Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or whenever you watch. My name is Thadapal Jamal, or you can call me Ken. My last three number ID is 200.
My name is Papasan Munying. My student ID is 0231006
My name is Sumishada Jaipala. My last student ID is 224.
My name is Manivan Magul. My last ID is 112.
My name is Pontip Chumbuvitak. My last ID is 211.
Today, we would like you to present about Hockett's design features to give you the theories of each feature. Our presentation divided into 8 parts. First, discreteness, displacement, productivity, traditional transmission, durability of patterning, prevarication, reflexiveness, and learnability. Our presentation will take about 10 minutes. So if you have any question, you can leave your question under our presentation post. Next, discreteness. Discreteness is each particular sound can be categorized as belonging to distinct identifiable categories. Each sound can be replaced by other sounds that belong to the same category. For example, the word pin, which is a continuum of sounds, is committed from her, n. Each sound can be replaced by other sounds that belong to the same category. To clarify, we can replace her with b, e with a, or n with g. Next, Nong Krao will take about the other topic.
Thank you. For displacement, once humans develop structural language, humans can talk about events in the past, in the present, and the future. And they can talk about something that maybe exists or non-exist. For example, like those like alien, and they can talk about a thing that are physically distant or something that far away. For example, like people in USA or Canada, even they are in Thailand, or they can talk about the Mars and the Sun and the universe, even they are on the Earth. Well, for the next slide, the productivity in human language. Human language allows speakers to create utterance or the clause that they have never heard or said before, and it can be understood by the others. For example, I'll say like I'm sleepy, and I can prolong it by add some clause such as I'm sleepy because I went to sleep late last night, and I can make it even longer by add more clause like I am sleepy because I went to sleep last night for having many assignments to do. Something like this. So this is the productivity in human language. So for the next slide, Piffern will clarify to you.
Thank you, Carl. For traditional transmission, is a human language can be transmitted from generation to another generation by learning and teaching. Although humans are probably born with an ability to create language, but language is something that must be learned from others. It's different from other animals that animals were born with their own instinct. For example, you can see in the picture that the first picture, grandmother may be teaching or giving some knowledge to her grandchild, and the second picture we can see that the teacher may be teaching or giving some knowledge to students, and students are learning it from teacher. Next, please. Next is duality and patterning. For duality is the way in which human language is composed of two discrete units, which are meaningful units or words. and meaningless units is a phonemes or speech sounds. For example, next slide please. For example, is from English words is a cat that have combination of meaningless units or phonemes. Three phonemes is a k, and t to be the meaningful unit of word cat. Next is a patterning. Patterning is the way in which every language has certain permitted ways of combination of phonemes into words. For example, the word in English love. Love have four alphabet, either L, O, V, and E, and have three phoneme that is a L, and V. Words into phrases and phrases into sentences. For example, the three words I, love, and you combined into one sentence is I love you. The next presentation is Anu will explain it.
Thank you, Fern. For prevarication, prevarication is the ability to talk nonsense, lie, or deceive. When using language, humans can make false or meaningless statements. The next slide, please. For reflexiveness, reflexiveness refers to the ability to use the communication system to discuss the system itself. That is to say, humans can use language to talk about language. For the next part, Buffet will explain to you.
Thank you, Neil. For the last feature is learnability. Learnability is the way in which language is teachable and learnable. Or simply says, humans have ability to learn languages by themselves. In the same way as a speaker learns their first language, the speaker can also learn other languages. To clarify, every normal child is capable of learning any language to which he or she is exposed, and the process of learning is mainly done without peer instruction. For example, the American girl knows how to say hello in other languages, such as Sawasdee in Thai or Bonjour in French. And now let's sum up what we have learned today. Today we have learned 8 features of Hockett's design features. First, discreteness. Discreteness is the way in which in the same category each sound can be replaced by other sound. For example, pin to bin. Second, displacement. Displacement is the way in which speakers can refer to things that are far in space and time, and talk about the things that do not exist in the world. Third, productivity. Productivity is the ability that humans can speak or produce understandable languages unlimitedly. Fourth, transitional transmission. Transitional transmission is transferring language from one generation to another generation by learning and teaching. Fifth, duality and patterning. Duality and patterning is combining and rearranging meaningless units in a language into meaningful units, like phonemes into words, words into phrases, and phrases into sentences. Fifth, prevarication. Prevarication is using language to talk nonsense, lie, or trick. 7. Reflexive. Reflexive is using language to talk about language. And last, learnability. Learnability is the way in which humans are able to learn languages by themselves. We found our information in these sources, as you can see in the screen. That's all of our presentation. Thank you for your attention and listening.